All right, so I am going to be numbing eyebrows here, and I'll be using pink cream, which is my lidocaine prilocaine combination cream. I don't have to use a whole lot, you're going to see. So the first thing I do when I'm going to numb brows is I take a little brow brush, a spoolie brush, and I very gently comb against the hair and then back and forth in the brow. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually exfoliating the top layer or the dead layer of skin so that whenever I add my numbing, I'm touching skin that I actually want to work on, not just dead skin that's probably going to slough off anyway. You'll see I'm not going to use that much actually. I put like a pea size amount, maybe a little bit more than that, on the back of my glove, and I start really working it to make sure that it's mixed really well. You know, when things sit around in a tube for a while, they tend to separate. And what I'm going to do is I half that pea size amount and I use half on each brow. So here you're going to see me just barely coating this brow. I mean, I am covering it, but I'm not globbing it on. I can still see the brow hair through the numbing. And I do brush against the hair growth a little bit so that I don't want anything just sitting on top of the hair, essentially. I want to push that hair out of the way and make sure that I'm getting contact with the skin itself. And I'm going to take that from the fronts of the brow all the way down to the tails of the brow with this nice, not thin, not thick layer of my prilocaine lidocaine compound here. The next thing that you're going to see me do is I'm going to grab some brow plastic. I think people call this different things. Some people just go ahead and buy saran wrap. That's fine too. The idea here is that we are going to occlude the eyebrows. So I'm going to let these sit for 10 minutes. The reason that we occlude the eyebrows is number one, it keeps from drying out that compound. So it's going to stay active longer. I let it sit for 10 minutes because that plastic is actually trapping body heat, which will open up the pores and allow this to penetrate more. So now that the 10 minutes are up, I've removed the saran wrap. You see how smooth and calm her skin is now as compared to when I was exfoliating it? It is nice and numb, and she is ready for some brow work. So if I were actually providing service, I would start brow mapping and brow shaping right now and get to work.